Well, and from the south we go to the Caribbean. President Mejia, you have been related to topics of the land and the people. What is your vision of what could advance in Latin America in a more solidarity vision? Thank you, everybody, for the invitation. And I feel I don't look like a farmer, but I am still fighting for my land and farmers. I was born in a rural community. In those days, many years ago, I don't want to tell you exactly how many years ago, but more than 60 years ago, I am almost as old as President Valle. Hey, hey. In those days, back then, people that lived the less bad, I had to go to school 50 kilometers every day. And first, I had to learn, many Europeans, to ski. Because skiing in the mud, because I had to walk 6 kilometers in the mud. And I felt very happy. I will have to struggle until I became the minister of and my campaign was basically dedicated to the field, for production and the health of the farmer and all the rights and all the love that we have to have for him. And I thought I was doing a very good thing, and also preparing my people from my farmers. And some of them got better, some of them became lawyers, and I will tell them why. And then they will tell me that it was to defend the drug dealers and to have an unfortunate justice such as what we have now, which is a disgrace. But definitely, I still fight for my farmers and the field. And you are a country of an unmeasurable richness of agriculture and protection of the environment, because there is a very direct relationship that is very trendy now, and we have to know how to explode that. We have all the natural resources such as water here, one of the few countries that still has a lot of water, and I recommend each of you to protect it. And of course, for that, with the preparation of the education, the formation of our professionals with a conscience, that we need to protect this environment, ecological environment, even though it's very trendy now without knowing. But we need to be convinced, and in your case, if you let me make this recommendation, please protect this environment. Support, because in the long run, the food policy is the most important thing in a country that has nothing to eat. In the organization, everything that has to do with the prices, everything has to do with us. And for them, we need to defend our producers, and we need to demand the countries that buy us with respect. A while ago, I was sharing with many of my friends, especially with Mr. Moon, when I was talking about why Taiwan, why Singapore, why Korea, why China also, why India, big countries and small countries, because human resources were respected and they were prepared. And then they face, in many cases, many people. It has caused me a lot of problems and a lot of sacrifice, and an eternal problem with people that steal money from the state, that we need to use justice. The institutions have to work for the welfare of everybody. As everybody has said, there are big problems that shouldn't happen. But I recommend you to, as a farmer that is convinced, and I still live of that, and my children are professional, and I hope my grandchildren, I hope there are some lawyers, some of my grandchildren are starting to be politicians. So luckily, they will give us some answers. Why is it that young people don't participate? They have gone to an American university, and they are struggling. They are still And my grandson is saying that he would like to continue, and I feel very people that are related. Do not leave the land. Do not abandon your environment, because the education is the future. We need to insist that the money of the state, that people that steal money should be punished, and this is a war that I will be fighting against corruption, so that the state and the government can enforce this law and justice. In many cases is doing, but we need to insist on this. And I will not be quiet. I decided to do this. Unfortunately, there is violence, but we have to insist on this, and we need to continue working and fighting against this. And I mean, producers, big or small, do not change your mind. You have the most noble, which is to feed a population, rich or poor, but to feed a population. Thank you very much.